This is one of the cheapest lenses that I own. It's a TTArtisan 50mm f2. No autofocus, nothing fancy. Most people wouldn't give it a second look, which is why I had to take it out for a shoot to prove a point. So unfortunately, the clock tower is closed under renovation and maintenance. So I guess my first stop would be the National Museum. So it doesn't look like there's a long line in front of the fine arts place. So that was the National Museum of Fine Arts, and it's about, what time is it? 4:07 p.m. So my next stop is Intramuros, just on the other side of the street. We crossed from the other side. That was where the National Museum was. Intramuros is here on the opposite side of the street. And next stop is to get some coffee. And I'm thinking if I should head over to Bell Tower or to Los Frailes for coffee. So we'll see. But yeah. So yeah, that was a very interesting trip to Manila. It's been about a week since that trip. Just adjust this here. And I wanted to talk about a couple of things, specifically the point I wanted to make here, and I'll get to that. But while I was in the Fine Arts Museum, there are amazing artworks by a lot of different artists, but what captured my attention was the artworks by Juan Luna. And he has this set of paintings that are about the size of a 4-hour photo. And it's in Japan. And, it's amazing. You can see like Mount Fuji in the distance. You got paintings of landscapes with farmers. And you've got, you can see the people in the distance. And again, these are no bigger than a 4-hour, just about the size of a 4-hour photo. So that's about 6 inches by 4 inches, right? And it's amazing because the use of color and, the composition is great. But more so is when you go up close to the photo, right? You see that person off in the distance in the rice fields and the farms. You realize that that person in the distance is just a few brush strokes. And that's really the point I want to make. It's this use of perspective and composition that you infer that the person in the distance is a person and not just, a few strokes of the brush. And that's the point that I wanted to make in terms of gear. Gear matters, right? But in terms of the hierarchy of what matters in photography, it's really not up there. You can create amazing photos with the most basic gear. Again, it's a TTArtisan 50mm f2, all manual. People might argue, oh, you're using an A7 III. An A7 III is not the latest and greatest. I'm using a manual lens, so there's no autofocus, right? So you could be using as an A7 II for all you know, and this 50mm manual lens, and you can create amazing photos. It's not the gear, it's the final image that really matters. It's the emotion, it's the composition. Gear matters, don't get me wrong, gear matters. But don't let that limit you. You can create so much amazing photos with such basic gear. And I've seen, more talented people do so much more with so much less. So I'm not tooting my own horn. I know that I've got lots of room for improvement. But yeah, my point is, don't let gear limit you. Go out there and make amazing photos. Cheers.